Hey guys! Hey, it's Alaina back with another YouTube video, and in today's video I will be doing a makeup challenge. Yes. So I went on Snapchat and I asked a few of my friends if they could draw me an eyeshadow look. So I will be trying to execute those looks and hopefully they turn out nice. So let's get into it. So for the first look, I will be trying to execute my friend Alyssa's look.
This is Alyssa, and we've been friends since 7th grade, and I love and miss her.
And so basically, she did like a blue cat eye with like purple graphic liner and gems on the eyebrows. So hopefully I can achieve this and it looks nice. If it doesn't look nice, don't roast me, okay? So the first thing that I want to achieve for this look is the blue part. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I applied primer on my lid, and then now I have some tape so I can get that straight edge, and I will be putting on some white concealer as a base to make the eyeshadow pop more. Now that I have like the rough shape that I want, I will be dipping into this blue here, and I will be, packing it onto my lid to make it an opaque blue. So this is the finished blue part. I think it looks pretty accurate. And so now I'm going to be trying to achieve this purple part here. So hopefully I can get it. So for the purple part, I will be tracing it out with this NYX white liner. And then I will be actually filling in the purple part with, I don't know which of these purple colors. I think I'm gonna go with this purple right here, and I'm gonna just pack it on there and make it like the line. So it's there. I don't like it at all, but hopefully the eye gems kind of like pulls it together. If it doesn't, oh well, we kind of knew that I was probably gonna have a fail somewhere. So I'm gonna put the eye gems on and see if it brings the eye together, and then I'll do the other eye and try to somehow make the look become one. So this is the finished eye. It looks so bad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It looks so bad. But you win some and you lose some. I'm sitting here thinking it was gonna be an easy one to execute, and it came out rough. So I'm gonna just do the other eye and I'll be back. So I'm done with both eyes. I personally don't love it, but we live with it. I should be content with it because I'm not a makeup artist. There's still a lot of room to improve, so I think I'm just gonna live with it. So I'm gonna do I'm just pretty much just gonna finish the rest of the face and I'll be back. Yeah, and to show you like everything when everything's put together. So this is the final look with it all put together. And I think that I like it a little bit better now that I kind of like, did the rest of the face, put some extra little gems, did my lipstick, and I'll be back with an outfit. For the second look, we will be doing my friend Jaylee's look.
This is Jaylee, and we've been besties since day one.
So what she did was like a cat eye with like very thick black liner with glitter right here, And then I'm guessing that these little things right here are supposed to be gems like in the inner corner. So I'm gonna see if I can execute this. So I already primed my lid and I have some tape so I can get a bit of a straight edge. And the first thing that I'm gonna try to achieve is the rainbow part right here. So I'm gonna start with this Zodiac palette, and I will be taking, I think I'm gonna take this purple right here, and I'm going to, use this brush and blend it into this outer crease here. Now that I did that, I'm going to be taking this palette, and I will be using this blue right here, and I'm going to blend it in with the purple. Now I'm going to take the Zodiac Love palette, and I will be taking this kind of like tealish green color, and I'm gonna blend it in with the blue. I'm gonna use the same palette, and I'm going to take this yellow gold color, and I will be blending it into the green. Now I'm going to take this orange right here, and I'm gonna blend it into the yellow. Now I'm going to take this hot pink and blend it in further down with the orange. So this is the finished rainbow part. I'm loving it right now. And so now I'm going to do the large, thick eyeliner. Now, I'm no pro, so that's why I have this tape to make it super straight. And I will be using the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner to do that. This is the eye with the eyeliner. I think I did okay for me. Like, this is like actually the first time that I've achieved like a decent wing. Like, obviously it's not perfect, but for me, this is really good. Like, this is really good news. So the next step I have to do is put some glitter in between the space where the eyeliner is and then the rainbow. So yeah. So what I'm gonna use, I'm going to be using this Zodiac palette, and I will be using this silver glitter here, and I will be putting it in that like space right there. Now that I have the glitter right there, I'm going to be putting some of these gems in my inner corner. I'm going to be using the iridescent ones. This is the finished eye, and I'm going to do the other eye and the rest of the face, and I'll be back. I am back with uneven wings, but that's all right. That's all right. The look is pretty decent. I think that this is a little bit better than the last look, only because I executed it just a tiny bit better, you know? So this is the finished look, and I will be back with an outfit. So for the next look, I will be trying to recreate my friend Andreina's drawing.
This is Andreina, and we've literally been friends since diapers. Ain't that crazy? Yeah.
She drew a teal eye with little black stars on the lid. And then a little bit like of a smoky liner here, I'm guessing, because it kind of goes into the waterline too. So honestly, it seems a little difficult because how am I going to be able to draw tiny little stars on my eye? Now, my first thing was like, oh, I could do this the easy way because I have star gems, but they're purple. So the only way to get them to be black is if I actually draw them on my eye. So hopefully I can execute this. So now that my lid is primed, I will be doing the teal part. The teal part is pretty easy. It's basically just, you know, putting shadow on my eye and then like kind of blending it out a little bit. So for the teal part, I will be using this Zodiac Love palette, and I will be using the teal color right here. And I will be packing that onto my lid and kind of blending it out a little bit. Now that I am done with the teal eye, I will be using this Zodiac palette, and I will be using this black color right here, and I'm gonna do a little bit of like a smoky liner type of thing, and I'll be back when I'm done. Now that I'm done with this smoky liner, I will be trying to do the stars. Now, I definitely told myself that I was just gonna draw them on with an eyeliner, but I can't. Like, I cannot get them small enough. So I am gonna kind of cheat the system a little bit, and I will be using these like purple small stars. I know that they're not black, but I'm gonna use these. So I'm sorry, Andreina, but I just couldn't do it. So this is the finished eye. It looks nice, but honestly, the ultimate cheat would be if I had one of those milk, what is it called? Like those like eyeliner stampers where they have like different shapes. I definitely know that they have a star one. If I had one of those, then the look would literally be on point, but I don't. And I also am not skilled enough to just be drawing eyes. I said eyes. To be drawing stars on my eye. So yeah, I'll be back with the rest of the face. And yeah. I am back with uneven wings yet again. This is what I'm gonna be known for now. But yeah, this is the finished look. And to be quite honest, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself because I don't have the skills to, you know, actually get the black stars, nor do I have the facilities. Like, I don't have that stamp liner that I was talking about. So even if I wanted to cheat the system to at least get black stars in my eyes, I wouldn't even be able to do that because I don't have that. But I'll be back with an outfit. So for the next look, I will be trying to recreate my friend Ireland's drawing.
This is Ireland, and she's my bestie since 7th grade, and she is literally model material. Literally.
So basically what she has here is like an orange and like yellow gold kind of look going. So there's like more like gold yellow on the outside corners, and then she also has gems in the inner corner and then at the bottom of the eye. So I don't know, this one doesn't seem too hard to execute, but at the same time it's the color scheme and making it like noticeable that I might have, you know, a little bit of an issue with. But let's get into it. So my lid is already primed, and the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some white concealer for a base. So now that I have my base done, I will be using the Zodiac Love palette, and I will be using this orange right here, and I will be packing that onto my lid. So I am done with that part. And so basically I use a little bit of the light orange too, because I realized that the orange that I was using was a little bit dark. So for the next part, I will be trying to do like this like angled part right here that's in like yellow gold. So the next part that I'm gonna do for that V shape, I will be putting this NYX like glitter like eyeshadow, and I'll be putting that in here and in here. Now that I'm done with that, I will be using this gold, and I'm gonna pack it onto there because the way that this glitter is, you can only see it from like certain angles. So I'm gonna pack it on so you can really like see it from all angles, you know? So I'll be back. Now that I am done with that, I will be putting on some eye gems. So I'm gonna put a small one in the inner corner and then like a medium-sized one on like the bottom part here, and I'll be back. So this is the finished eye, and I will be back with the full face. I'm back with the finished look, and I like it. It's like a little bit more toned down, not as bright colors or whatever. And yeah, I think I could have executed it a little bit better, but like I said before, there's always room for improvement, right? So I'll be back with an outfit. For the next look, I will be recreating my friend Isaiah's eyeshadow look.
This is my best friend Isaiah. Known him since 9th grade, and he's super tall.
And so he has basically like a gradient cat eye. This is one eye that's like goes from red to yellow, and then it has lines above the eyebrow because I can't fit that on my lid. And then the next eye is like a purple to pink gradient with more lines on the eyebrow. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can execute this. So my lid is already primed, and the first thing that I'm going to start with, I will be using this red liquid eyeshadow, and I'll use the matte part, and I'm going to put it in here and kind of blend it up a little bit. Now that I'm done with that, I will be using the Zodiac Love palette, and I will be using this orange right here, and I'm gonna blend it in with the red. Now that I am done with that, I will be using this palette, and I'm going to use this yellow, and I'm gonna blend it in to the orange. Now that I am done with this eye, I am going to be doing the lines on the top of my eyebrow. So to do that, I will be using white concealer as a base, and then I'm gonna pack those colored eyeshadows onto it. Now that I am done with that, I'm going to do the same thing, but like with different colors. So I'm gonna start off with this purple here. So for the purple, I will be using this Zodiac palette, and I will be using this color, this purple right here. And I will be putting that on the front. Now that I am done with the purple, I will be using the Zodiac Love palette, and I will be using this teal color, and I'm gonna be blending it in with that purple. Now that I'm done with the green, I will be using this hot pink, and I will be putting it on the outer corner. Now that I am done with that, I'm going to do the same 3 lines with just these colors on the top of my eyebrow. So this is the finished eye look. I think it turned out pretty good. The yellow line is kind of rough because I'm kind of yellow, so that's why it's kind of blended in, but I'll figure out a way to like make them all be noticeable. So I'll be back with a full face. So this is the finished look, and I'll be back with an outfit. So for the final look, I will be recreating my friend Cassidy's drawing.
This is Cassidy, and we've been friends since 9th grade, and she's super nice.
So what she has here is a little butterfly in the center of the eye. So honestly, it doesn't look hard to execute, but at the same time, I have no game plan. I feel like for the other ones, I kind of had ideas ahead of time. This one, I don't really have a game plan. So I'm gonna just wing it. So because my eye is a little bit hooded, I think it's gonna be kind of hard to make such a small like butterfly right here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the whole entire eye the butterfly. So I'm going to make the base of the butterfly from the top of my lid and under here a little bit. So my lid is already primed. So for the first step to kind of bring the body like on the top and the bottom of my lid, I'm gonna start with a base of white concealer. I know it looks a little crazy, but now that I am done with that, I will be using the Zodiac palette, and I'm gonna take the black right here and I'm going to pack that on to make it the base of the body, because the base is black. Still looks crazy, but now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna be trying to do like the inner part with blue for the wings. So I will be using this NYX blue like stick liner, and I'm going to be putting it some here, some here, some here, some here for the wing. Now that I have like a rough shape of the blue, I will be using the Zodiac palette, and I'm going to go in with this purple right here, and I'm going to basically make the rest of the shape and kind of like fill it in here to make it look more like a butterfly. So I am pretty much done with the butterfly, and so what I did is like I also packed on some of this blue right here. It's called Mad About You from the Blue Moon Color Pop palette, and I packed it on there to make it like a little bit more like opaque. Now I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner, and I'm pretty much gonna do like the antennas up here, and then I'm gonna trace a little bit on the blue parts. So this is the butterfly. And so basically I use the fly liner for the antennas, but then for the like the outside of the wings and like the inner part of the wings, I did use that that black eyeshadow because I didn't like how like harsh the lines were with the fly liner. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put gems in here and on here too. I'm gonna be using these purple ones inside of the blue parts, and then I'm gonna be using these black ones on the tips of the antennas. So this is the finished eye. And so for the next eye, I'm not gonna be doing another butterfly. I will actually be doing a separate kind of look that kind of goes with this. So this is the finished eye look, and I will be back with a full face. So this is the final look, fully finished, alliteration, and I'll be back with an outfit. So those were all the looks that I recreated for my friend's drawings, and honestly I think it turned out okay. So feel free to comment below which eyeshadow look was your favorite. If you want to see some more content from me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to be safe and responsible. Bye.
Hey, I'm doing the outro. Hey, I'm doing the outro. Hey.